fundamentals and mindset with Brad. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody in between? Good morning, great morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this, wherever you're at in the beautiful world. Welcome and hello. This is a 45-minute hike. 45 minutes of hiking. I'm going to challenge your mental and physical willpower today. We're going to see some perseverance or not. We're going to see some persistence or not. I'm going to put you through a challenge. 45 minutes of struggle, 45 minutes of greatness, 45 minutes of belief, 45 minutes of one more step, 45 minutes of believing that you can become something bigger. And we're going to find a power within this morning, or whenever you're watching this, we're going to find some power. I'm excited to be here, my friends and family. We're going to take the first 4 minutes of this workout just to get ourselves ready, just to get ourselves acclimated with our environment, get ourselves tapped in mentally and physically. We are going to be challenged today. After this first 4 minutes, after we can get the blood flowing a little bit, muscles warmed up, mind in the game, I'm going to challenge you. We got 45 minutes, man, and this is going to be a good one because we're going to work on some incline, and it's going to be a progressive incline. And as we incline, you are going to start to experience some things that occur in your mind. Doubt, disbelief, a little apprehension, some nervousness, maybe even a little fear. But as you know, I say, if you fear it, chase it. So ladies and gentlemen, today let's chase something. Today let's pursue something. Today let's go into a discovery. Let's go on an exploration together and find something bigger within, find something dormant inside of us. It's greatness. Greatness is inside of you. Greatness is there. Everybody was born with greatness. Yet far too often in life, we're numb. We grow numb to the greatness because teachers and coaches and friends and family members and bosses and colleagues and co-workers tell us we can't, and we start to believe that we can't over time. Folks, we got 90 seconds before we officially get rocking and rolling. Folks, what I want to preface this entire class with is, first and foremost, safety. You always want to be safe, so right now hook up your safety harness, clip that onto your shirt or your shorts somewhere, just in case an accident occurs in the next 45 minutes or so. Second, at any point, if you need to slow down, at any point, if you need to hop off and rest or push pause or just, hey, I'm done. At any point, if you need to bail, okay? But I do encourage you, buckle up for 45 minutes. A lot of folks will start, and a lot of folks will let their minds dictate their next action. You're in control. Your mind is not in control. Your emotions and feelings are no longer in control. From this point on, we take control. Just recognize the difference between a rest day and a test day. Your mind will test you more days than not. Hey, Bradley, you ain't ready for this. Hey, Bradley, you're not strong enough for that. You're not smart enough to go there or do that. We are in control, not this. Folks, we got 20 seconds. Right now, I want you to reach over to your incline. And again, we're going to work on some incline. We're going to go on a very aggressive hike today. And I want to test each and every one of you. I'm going to be tested, so I'm going to test each and every one of you. Right now, reach over, put yourself at 2% on the incline. Here's what I encourage, all right? We're going to hold this for 5 minutes, right here. Nice and easy pace. I'm not pushing the limits quite yet. I'll get there, you'll get there, we'll get there. We're not pushing the limits quite yet. We're gonna hold this pace and this incline for 5 minutes. What I encourage you to do, every time we go up an incline, go up in speed a little bit. I want you right now anywhere from 2 to 4 in speed. You don't need to be jogging. You don't need to be running as fast as you can. You're gonna get just as much, if not more, benefit from slowing it down, working on that incline, right? The percentage of incline, how much that treadmill tilts in an upward fashion. You're going to get some massive benefits from hiking and doing some incline work. Now, one thing I do encourage, try not to hold on to the railings unless you experience some stability or maybe some balance issues. Maybe you lack some confidence and you need to. If you absolutely have to, go for it. Right? If you absolutely have to, go for it. But I encourage you, get your arms involved. Get your arms moving. And what that's going to do is just going to enhance the experience. It's going to enhance this experience, and you'll get a little bit more benefit just by getting your arms engaged and by not holding on to the railings. Now, folks, I told you right from the beginning, and I'll reiterate, life rarely changes through massive breakthroughs. It's the little steps, it's the little inclines, it's the little bit of resistance, it's the little bit of going against the grain. Little by little do we grow. And when you can start to understand that, persistence and perseverance and patience, those are the 3 P's, I guess. Persistence, perseverance, and patience are huge in the grand scheme of self-development and growth and fitness. And a lot of that comes from being on the cuff of quitting, right? I'm gonna quit, but I'm gonna do one more. And once you can get into that mindset of I'm gonna do one more, what starts to happen is you start to instill some self-belief. And when you have self-belief, that is literally the foundation of all success. You cannot be successful, you cannot be great without believing in self, without believing in who you wanna be. If you want to be the best writer in the world, but you have doubts of being the best writer in the world, you're never going to be the best writer in the world. If you want to be the best motivational speaker in the world, you want to be the best author, you want to be the best doctor, physician, whatever field, right? If you want to be the best, you don't even have to be the best. If you want to be great in that field, you have to believe that you're going to be great in that field. You want to lose 50 pounds? You have to first believe that you have the tools and the resources and the willpower to lose that 50 pounds. And that comes from, hey, I'm going to quit, but I'm going to do one more. I'm going to quit, but I'm going to do one more. I'll quit tomorrow. I ain't going to quit today. I'll quit tomorrow. And the power of one more, man. I read a book, I think it was called The Power of One More by Ed Milet. One of my favorite all-time authors, motivational speakers. He's just a great guy to follow. And he said something like, it's a personal choice. And I don't know, sometimes you hear things like in a certain way. And when he said it's a personal choice of whether you quit or persevere, whether you quit or keep going, whether you quit or give me one more. When I heard that, I was like, whoa, it's not deep, right? Fitness isn't deep. Is it complex? Kind of. Is it easy? No. Is it simple? Yes. That's life in a nutshell. Right? That's life in a nutshell. 45 seconds right here, folks, and we're going to bump it up to 4%. Before I continue on, you will recognize that some treadmills only go to a certain height, and wherever that height is, I encourage you to tap out. I'm going to go all the way up to 12% today. That's what we're going to max out. But if your treadmill only maxes out at like 5% or 6 or 8, whatever it is, just get there, and then I want you to start to increase for speed. Safely increase your speed, of course. But if yours taps out a little bit less than mine, that's completely fine. We'll just increase our speed if it's there at that point. 3, 2, and 1, up to 4%. I encourage you, pick up the speed a little bit. Okay, pick up the speed a little bit. For those that are at home, I'm going to tell you what I'm at. I'm at 3.4 for speed right now, 3.4. I'm going to challenge myself today. Anytime I have the opportunity to get on the screen and inspire and empower and encourage and motivate you, I'm trying to put myself through the same exact resistance that you're facing on your side of the screen. So I'm going to get my workout in today. I'm going to push my limits just like you're pushing yours. I'm going to start to find that belief deep inside of me. Hey, Bradley, you want to quit, you want to give up, you feel that tenderness, you feel that soreness in the legs. Give me one more. It's in those moments that we're defined. Crossroads of giving up and pushing on. Giving up and give me one more. Personal choice, it's always available. The personal choice of quitting is always available. Just like the personal choice of keeping on going is always available. You know, in our culture, in our society, we've normalized giving up. We've normalized but. We've normalized excuses. Kick the butts to the curb. Kick the excuses to the curb. I'm so sick and tired of people getting themselves into the scenarios and circumstances of like pushing against the grain. And they say, well, this is just too hard. I'll lower my expectation. I'll lower my standards. Right? Instead of saying, hey, I knew it was going to be hard. Didn't know it was going to be this hard, but I knew it was going to be hard. I'll buckle up. I'll double down. But I'm not going to quit. I'll buckle up and I'll double down, but I ain't going to quit. And it's in the moments that's reasonable to quit or reasonable to stop that winners, they push on. You got to get in that mind frame. You got to make that personal choice. Keep going, even if it's just fractional growth, right? Kaizen to a T. I love the principle and the philosophy, the Japanese philosophy, Kaizen, because Kaizen says, hey, we're not going to take some rapid change. We're not going to take some massive breakthroughs. We're going to take this much. I just want you to get 1% better every day. Kaizen's great because it shows us if you want massive breakthrough, you want big time change, all you got to do is emphasize 1% better every day. You got to dial in on getting a little bit better. Dial in on baby steps every single day. That's how you get that massive breakthrough and massive change in your life. You want to be great? Get this much better every day. But that's boring, Bradley. Yep. Yes it is. It becomes mundane. It gets very boring. And those that can fight through those boring days are the ones that prosper the biggest. You see, we see these athletes and celebrities and CEOs making it big, right? What we don't see is what they're doing behind the scenes. What we don't see is all the minute details that go into where they're at in their lives today. We just see, the big stage. There's a story. I taught school for many years. I was in education for 10 years. And every year, November, we'd do a basketball unit. And everybody just wanted to shoot the Steph Curry three. And they would talk about it, come across the half court, Steph Curry. But there was an article about Steph Curry and how he'd make, 100 layups before he'd take that 6-footer. He'd make 100 6-footers before he'd take the 8-footer. He'd make 100 at the 6-foot, 8-foot, 10-foot, 12-foot. He'd make 1,000 shots before he'd hit a 3-pointer. We see the highlight reel. We see TNT on Sunday night. We don't see the 100 layups, right hand, 100 layups, left hand. We don't see that. We don't see the behind the curtains. But know that it's happening. Understand that all those little details are happening when you're not watching. Okay, folks, let's get it up. Let's get it up. 3, 2, and 1. 6% on our incline. I encourage you, bump up the speed a little bit. I'm at 3.7 for speed. Today, we're going to top out for speed at 4 on the speed. 4 miles an hour on the speed. Okay, so that's going to be our top. Our today is going to be 4. If you can go beyond 4, oh boy, tip of the cap to you, my friend. Man, I'm having a good time. Anytime I am able and blessed to get on this screen when you find folks, no matter the day, no matter the time that you're watching this, no matter where you're at in the world, always blessed and humbled to have this stage and share it with you. I've understood over the last handful of years that this is a two-way street. By me encouraging and inspiring and motivating one or two of you, I see you out there grinding. I see you out there on the brink of quitting, yet not quitting because you made the personal choice to persevere. I love seeing that. It inspires me to continue on. And when I can continue on, you continue on. You see how that works? They play off of each other. That's the law of attraction. What kind of energy are you putting out into the universe? What kind of vibrations are you putting out there for the world to see and the world to feel? Because all that energy and all the vibrations that you put out is going to come full circle and bless you or not. So what are you putting out there to be blessed by or not? Algorithms. Algorithms. You've heard this word. Not a lot of people understand what algorithms are, but what they do is they find your attractions, your desires, the things that satisfy and please your mind, and they target you. Nike shoes, Under Armour shoes, running shoes, sports, right? Algorithms. But algorithms aren't just something for social media. Algorithms are life. What are you attracted by? What are you attracted to? Those two things run very, 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 very parallel with each other. They may kind of go away from each other, but a lot of times they find their way back. What you're attracted to is what you're attracted by. And unfortunately, our culture has taught us to be attracted to those that make excuses, be attracted to those that quit, be attracted to naysayers and doubters, be attracted to folks that don't follow through with their dreams. Why is that? Because it's easier that way. If I'm attracted to a bunch of folks that quit every time they say they're going to do something, it gives me a sense of, hey, I don't have as much pressure as I would have if I was hanging out with these folks over here that are always following through. It's not easy to level up, ladies and gentlemen. It's not easy to hang with people that are always pushing the limits. And I'm not saying, like, for anybody who knows me, you know that I'm attracted to pushing the limits. I'm attracted to challenge. I'm an enthusiast for adrenaline activities. I want to be challenged. I want to get in the ice cold water. I want to get in the sauna, boy. I want to jump out of airplanes. I want to swim with sharks. I want to do all those things that increase my adrenaline, right? That hype the thrill. That's the kind of stuff that I'm attracted to. But for the normal person, it'd be a whole lot easier to be attracted to somebody that just sits on the couch, because it gives me that outlet. It gives me that escape route, that early exit. Well, I tried, but the group that I'm running with, they all quit. I might as well too. Gives me an excuse, gives me that butt. Kick that butt to the curb. Bye-bye, deuces, butt. No more excuses. No more excuses. We all strive to be extraordinary in certain facets or buckets or categories of life. And everybody has inside of them the extraordinary elements. But a lot of us, we just settle for ordinary because we're not willing to persevere. We're not willing to refuse to give up. Here we go, folks. 3, 2, and 1. 8% increase that speed if you can. You're gonna recognize your arms are gonna start getting a little bit more involved here. We're almost 20 minutes in. I can feel it physically. But let me kind of discuss something that's going to happen to you right now in the moment. You're gonna start to feel as if I can't get enough air in my lungs. My legs are too tired. My body's starting to shut down, whatever it is. Okay, you're going to recognize the physical components of quitting and the physical components of giving up, right? You have to refuse to give up. And that starts here, in between the two ears. Because it's not actually your body that's telling you those things. We talked about this about 7 minutes ago. It's the emotions, it's the feeling, it's the voice inside of your head saying, hey, rest. Hey, surrender. Hey, quit. That's a word we should eliminate from our personal dictionaries. When we're talking, quitting shouldn't be in our vocabulary. Just ixnay that sucker. Get it out. Crumble it up. Whew, toss it in the trash like Steph Curry. I'm so sick and tired of the word quit. It's just easier to give up. It's easier that way. You want to find your extraordinary pieces? You want to find the extraordinary inside of you? Refuse to quit. Refuse to give up. That's how you're going to find your extraordinary. That's how you're going to find your best. That's how you're going to discover your greatness. It's there. I want it for you. You got to start wanting it for you. And I'm talking to fitness, right? I'm talking to fitness, but I'm talking to life. I'm talking to life. You got to make some decisions. You got to make some tough decisions. If you have a dream, we all have dreams. We all have dreams of where we want to go, what we want to be. But with the dreams, there's going to come some really hard actions. But before the hard actions, it's going to take some really tough decisions. You're going to have to go left when you thought you should have went right. You're going to have to go up when you thought you should have went down. You're going to have some really difficult decisions that go against everything that you thought. Not just in fitness, but out there, outside of the walls. I'm somebody that fought this for many years. I'll tell you a story, and for those that know me personally, maybe you've heard this story, but when I was in my mid to late 20s, my wife, she traveled for work, and every time she'd go away for work, she'd come back stronger, a more brilliant, driven woman that wanted more. She'd talk about it. Hey, we gotta start traveling more. We gotta start learning different languages. We need to start investing our money. We need to start taking care of our physical, mental well-being, emotional well-being. So I don't even know what all that means. Growth? Self-development? What are you saying? And I'd always get frustrated, okay? Because I was choosing a certain style of life. She was trying to choose something else, the alternative. And I fought it so very hard. The reason that I fought it, because it took me so far away from my comfort zone. I didn't want to try new foods. I didn't want to try travel. I was somebody that was content with staying in the US of A. Everything I want to see is right here. Until the first time I went outside of this country. I went off of this continent. There are so many neat things to see, so many neat people to talk to, so many neat experiences, and that's what life's all about, experience. You'll never have the most impactful experience without getting outside of your comfort zone. I challenge you to do something new. So my wife, she'd come home for these shoots. She would do a shoot with all the models were like, they were big time. New York City, LA, a lot of Europe folks. Right, here we go, guys. Let's increase this incline. 3, 2, and 1. We're up at 10%. I'm at 3.8 for speed. I'm being challenged right now. I'm being challenged right now. We're gonna hold this for 5 minutes. Good job, folks. You're doing a great work. You're doing some great work on your side of the screen. I'm walking stride for stride with you folks right now. I told you, anytime I get on this screen, I'm trying to keep up with you. I'm powering through myself. But we would fight. We'd get into verbal discussions, some verbal fights, and I'd push back. And the only thing that was happening in those years of my life and our lives was I was holding her back. She was trying to bring me up to the next level, but I was holding her back. And it only created a little bit of turmoil. Until that day, like I had the aha moment, right? And we all have to experience it at different seasons of life, different periods of life. You have that aha moment when the blues can become a little bit bluer, the greens are a little bit greener, and we just see like what could be, right? And we start to dream a little bit bigger. The visions become a little clearer. Oh, that's why she wanted to go there. It wasn't about learning the language. It wasn't about traveling all over the world. It was about enhancing the experience of life. Have you ever crossed the finish line of a half marathon? A full marathon? Have you ever published a book? Have you ever traveled outside of the North American continent? There's something about a sense of accomplishment that gives you so much confidence once you can actually step outside your comfort zone, work for it, just to see it come to fruition. There's something about it. It's hard to explain until you start to see the bluer blues. Until you can have a flexed mindset to say, hey, okay, I'll give it a shot. You start to migrate in that direction, and all of a sudden, you cross the finish line of a full marathon. This is what he's talking about. Until you publish your own work, this is what he's talking about. Until you go see the Great Wall of China, this is what he was talking about. I can't explain it. You have to see it for yourself. Oh, Brad, I don't travel. Just go see the Great Wall of China. You'll get the bug. Oh, I don't try new foods. Go try something exotic. I always fought sushi. I fought my sister for years. I ain't eating no raw fish until I had a piece of sushi. Favorite food today. Right? And that's the... we all have an inner child. Inner child, for the most part, is a good thing because it allows us to dream. But I want you to think about kids. When you try to introduce some greens or something new to their diet, what happens? Ooh, I don't like that. Have you ever had it? No, I just know I don't like it. Folks, the inner child is a good thing, I promise you. It allows you to dream. It allows you to limit or eliminate fears. But it also holds you back in the sense of trying new things, getting uncomfortable, and experiencing the full package. So the next time there's a new opportunity presented in your life, instead of saying no, or I'll never try that, or I'll never go there, give it a shot. Give it a shot. And just see how it plays out. Just see what it can do for your life. Because if you can look long term, down the road, and say, could this have the slightest positive impact on my life? Could this heighten a sense of pride inside of me? A sense of accomplishment inside of me? I'm not talking about today, because you know what? I'm pretty happy when I'm eating cheese pizza. I'm pretty happy when I'm drinking milkshakes. I'm a happy guy when I have a glass of bourbon or a nice cold hazy IPA in my hand. I'm not talking about immediate gratification or satisfaction. I'm talking long game. Problem in our culture is we don't look long game. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, folks, we're there. I'm at 4%, or excuse me, 4 on the speed, and we are all collectively at 12 on the incline, or maxed out. 12% on the incline, or maxed out. I'm maxed out in speed. I'm at 4 for speed. We're gonna hold this for 10 minutes. Buddy, what'd he say? This is where a lot of us start to run. It's like being in Europe, running with the bulls. A lot of us are, peace, I'm out of here. Buckle down. These are the moments that I'm talking about. You haven't found this level of discomfort in a little bit, have you? In a minute, you haven't found this level of discomfort. You're not experiencing discomfort, okay? Bump up your speed. Go to 4.1 for speed. That's not hard, okay, boom. 4.2 for speed. I'm being challenged. I'm holding my 4 for speed. I'm being challenged. My mind is saying right now, hey, you're fighting for oxygen. My mind's saying right now, hey, I can feel it in your calves. I can feel it in your hamstrings. You're gonna peter out. Nah. Hey, voice, this is your dear old Uncle Bradley. You ain't taking me out today. Maybe you took me out yesterday. Maybe you'll take me out tomorrow. You will not take me out today. You will not take me out today. No, sir. No, ma'am. Whatever your voice is, no, sir. No, ma'am. Fight. 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 Come on, get this. Ha. Don't take elongated strides. Keep your stride pretty natural right about now. You'll start to run risk of injury. You start taking those long strides. Just keep your gait natural. Keep your gait natural. Come on. Come on. We've come this far. You know, when you start to appreciate the gains, appreciate the journey, appreciate where you're coming from, appreciate where you are, and appreciate where you want to go, instead of saying, well, I've only made it this far. Speaking of Ed Milet, he has the concept in there, appreciating the gains versus the gap, okay? And the people that live in the gap are always striving for something more. I'm okay with striving for something more. But these types of people that live in the gap, what they are so fascinated with is the next thing, not appreciating the last thing. If your goal is to lose 50 pounds, right, and you've lost 10, that's incredible. You're 20% the way there. That's incredible. You have to express gratitude, right, for the gain that you've made. Yes, you still have 40 pounds. Still use some weight to lose. Sure. But without ever expressing gratitude, you'll never grow an appreciation for the journey. And the journey and the process, right, is where we learn to stay in the game. Far too many people, their eyes are up there, and they're gonna get tripped up on something right here. You see, you can't be looking over your shoulder, and you can't be looking off into the distance. You gotta be right here, right now. Be where your feet are. Today, every day, be where your feet are. You're overweight, okay, what are you gonna do about it? You're financially unstable, okay, what are you gonna do about it? I'm all about having a vision. I'm all about it. I'm all about extracting lessons from the past, learning from it. But you have to be right here. You gotta be right now. What are you gonna do in the moments? What decisions are you gonna have to make? What actions are you going to have to take to get you to that vision? You guys breathing? Woo. Woo. We got just over 5 minutes right here, folks, and what's going to happen is we are starting to close in on our finish line, our bullseye of the day. Once we reach the 10-minute mark at 12% on the incline, we're going to start to regress a little bit. With regression, folks, it's always important to learn, you know, through the journey, through the process. I had to physically, but just as importantly, mentally battle to get me to 12% and hold that 12% incline for 10 minutes. So the sooner you can recognize and understand that fitness, health, and wellness ain't really a physical battle. It's a mental battle. Because you're going to be distracted by these folks. You're going to be influenced by those folks. You're gonna be pulled here and pulled and pushed. What kind of control can you have upstairs? What kind of decisions can you make in heightened emotion, heightened feeling? When everybody's saying go this way, when you know deep down inside of you to the core what's gonna be good for you. Hey, come this way. I already know I'm going that way. It's a mental game. It's mental warfare. Come on. Ha, let's go. You guys are doing a fabulous job. Man, this is a tall glass of water. A tall order for us, my friends. 3.5 minutes, come on. Doing a great job. Both sides of the token are always available. Say yes, say no, they're always available. Quit, keep going, always available. It's your personal choice. It's your personal choice. I don't know why that struck me. I don't know why that hit me different. I'm not sure. But sometimes we just need to hear it from a different person or a different light for it to seep in. And for whatever reason, it seeped in. So thank you, Ed, wherever you are. Maybe Ed will do this video someday. He'll be, wait a minute. Hey, thank you. Two-way street, right? Come on, stay with it. Stay with it. Decide your worth and go for it. Come on, breathe. Decide your worth and go for it. And if you don't have people in your life that support that, you know, it's wild to me. When your habits and behaviors, when they are just like the normal, just society standard, hey, nobody say a thing. If you're eating fast food 6-7 days a week, nobody blinks an eye at that. Nobody says anything to you. When you're eating donuts every Friday afternoon because Karen brought them into the office, nobody says anything. But the first day you bring a salad into the office, hey, you all right? You on a diet? What's going on? The first time you say no to Karen's donuts on a Friday, oh, you too good for my donuts? Everybody's gonna have something to say because you're going against the status quo, and ain't nobody likes that. When you start to invest your money instead of spend your money, people start to question. Oh, you too good to come out on Friday night with me? You're going against the status quo. I challenge you to go against the status quo. 30 days. I don't care when you're watching this. I challenge you to go all in on your worth for 30 days. No deviation, no compromise, no negotiation with the naysayers, with the doubters, with that internal negativity. No negotiation. Stay the course for 30 days. Don't even veer. Don't even veer. You stay straight and narrow for 30 days. Change your life. Change your life in 30 days. Unfortunately, people make it about 9. Now, you know what? I ain't seen no results. You lied to me. I'm done. All right, folks. We've reached the peak. Let's start to take it back a little bit in 10 seconds. We're going to take our 12% incline. We're going to roll it back to 10. If you haven't been challenged yet today, keep it at 12%. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to dial mine back to 10. I'm going to hold my speed of 4. If you haven't been challenged, keep it at 12%. Bump up your speed. That's progressive overload, my friends. The basics of progressive overload. If I reach a level that I was previously at, and I can withstand that level, I got to go to the next level. Discomfort, intentionally, that's how we grow. That's how we get better. That's how we grow, that's how we get better. 9 days. 9 days. Here's what happens. It's just like the new year, every year. Quitter's Day is when? January 9th. What is quitter's day? Quitter's day is when most people quit. Most people give up. Why? Because they put in a full week's work. Hold that thought. 3, 2, and 1. 8% on the incline. Again, if you haven't been challenged, stay at 12%. Put in a full week's worth of work. Haven't seen anything. Very minimal growth, if any. Very little transformation, if any. Not feeling better, probably feeling worse, as a matter of fact, in those 9 days. Probably feeling worse. Why? Because you're going against the status quo, you're going against the grain. You've changed some things in your life, some behaviors, some routines, probably some nutrition, right? Your body don't like it. This is different. It's foreign. But sometimes it's that foreign feeling of discomfort that's exactly what we need to see our best. To see that extraordinary you. I know you're extraordinary. Look in the mirror when we get done with this. Eye to eye. 3, 2, and 1. 6% on the incline. Hold that 12% if you haven't been challenged today. Increase the speed if it's still easy for you. I'm actually going to increase mine. 4.2 on my speed. 4.2 on the speed. Sometimes it's exactly what we need. But when we get off of this treadmill today, I highly encourage every single one of you, take your cell phone out, put it on the selfie boy, look yourself in the eyes. Go find the closest mirror in your house or your office or your gym. Look yourself in the eye and ask yourself this very simple question. Are you all in on you? You don't say it like that. Look yourself in the eye. Are you all in on me? 3, 2, and 1. 4% on the incline. Oftentimes, the answer is no. We all want to be successful, but we only kind of want to be successful. We only sort of, kind of want to be successful. We all want to be fit. We all just kind of, sort of want to be fit. We all want to be financially stable, but just kind of, sort of, when it accommodates us and when it's convenient to us. I challenge you, ladies and gentlemen, inconvenience yourself on purpose. Not every day, for 30 days. Go against the grain a little bit. Get a little uncomfortable from time to time. Inconvenience yourself. So when you're oh man, I love when people say, I'm starving. Hey, 3, 2, and 1. 2% on the incline, folks. This is our last 1 minute session, 1 minute push, and this will take us to the end of the road and off to our finish line. I'm starving, Bradley! No, you ain't. For all those grammatically fine-tuned individuals out there that hate when I say ain't, find that little X button up in the top right corner. Push it. I'm just kidding. But I don't know. I never use the word ain't unless I'm working out. I don't know. I go into a different character, maybe. Folks, we have 15 seconds left in this workout. We will do a 1 minute cool down together. But if you need a continued cool down, please, no hesitation. Slow it down. Walk it out. Stretch it out. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go on a flat road. Let's slow it down almost to a halt. Let's take some a little bit longer. Stabilize yourself with the bars here. A little bit longer of a gait, not too far. You don't want to stretch too much right after a tough effort like that. Wow. I don't know about you guys. Let's walk it out here. Let's cool it down and get the lactic acid moving a little bit. I don't know about you folks, but I thoroughly enjoyed that. I was challenged right from the get-go. If you guys got any benefit out of this class, please comment down below, like and share with a friend. Let me know. You know, a lot of the folks that do these workouts, I know you personally. Shout out to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. I always appreciate the support, but I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this to change lives. I'm doing this to change lives, and if I change your life just a little bit today, just in the slightest, let me know about it. I always enjoy hearing the stories. But folks, I'm proud of you. Be proud of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.